All right, so today I'm gonna go in depth on how to set up your AP. Okay, it's very important for your scheme, your tactics, how you play the ball, how to counter other players. So we're gonna start with the quarterback. I have General Booty. He's a pretty decent card. We're gonna run Resistance and Dot. Why do you say that, Hunter? Well, here's the thing. Resistance is basically fearless from what Madden was. So I like a quarterback. I'm a pocket passer. I will scramble only when necessary. I like a pocket passer who can just stand in the pocket, not be pressured. And when there is pressure, he's still just chilling like Joe Burrow and just able to throw it. Okay. Dot helps your accuracy in the pocket, throwing to open receivers. So these two abilities complement each other. Okay. Least resistance, better accuracy. And you don't get a bad accuracy penalty when there's pressure in your face. So that's why I use it. For running backs, we have Reggie Bush. He's top 3 running back, 96 speed, 95 excel. A lot of people are using Shifty for gold and 360 for gold. That is 6 AP. Okay, I like to spread the wealth of my AP. So I have Recoup and Workhorse. Workhorse is the most important ability you can put on a running back, as well as Recoup, because of the wear and tear in this game. These two abilities help stamina and recovery, and they're very good at doing that. Next up, we have our tight end. This is a special player because, yes, it's Kyle Pitts. He's very good. But as you can see, he's 6'6", 245. He has 85 run block. I use him in both passing game, the running game, and as a blocking tight end sometimes. Workhorse is needed on a tight end for when you set him up to block. There are certain plays that I use to where I need to block the tight end if they show me a pressure look, or even if I just want extra time in the pocket. Workhorse, same as the running back, when he's colliding with that defensive end or whoever's pressuring him, he does not lose any stats, okay? That's very important for if I'm on the next play and I want to use him as a passer, then I have Cutter on him as well in case somebody blitzes me on man coverage. Because usually if somebody blitzes, there's an open space from where that blitzer is. So this is quick game / good run blocking / good pass blocking. It's the best of both worlds for your tight end. I highly recommend you use Workhorse and Cutter for your tight ends. For wide receivers, you can go any which way. Jeremiah Smith and DK Metcalf both have Cutter. I only use this because a lot of people blitz more than they play zone. Now, even if they play zone, it really doesn't matter if they play zone, as long as you know how to read that. If they're in cover 3 or cover 2, just find you some plays that you can hit against cover 3 and cover 2. A lot of people are using Takeoff. Now, he has it for bronze, but there's certain players that have it for silver. It's 3 AP still. Some people use Press Pro. Sure hands. I like Cutter most of all because if I'm playing a quick game or I'm playing somewhere that has man coverage beating routes, they get out of that route faster. They break on the route faster. And you want separation in this game. And that's what helps them. So I had the tight end, 2 receivers with Cutter, Workhorse on the tight end and the running back, Recoup on the running back, and then I have Resistance and Dot on the quarterback. On to defense, though, it's a different ball game. So we have Workhorse on my user, Kyle Van Noy, because if I'm, laying hit sticks or tackling, I don't want to lose stats. I don't want to lose any speed. That's why I have, and he has silver Workhorse, and it's still for 1 AP. So instead of bronze, he gets it for silver. So I highly recommend that for your user. Now, my safeties, the only ability you need on safeties is Ball Hawk. I have it on both Bray Hubbard and Kobe Savage, okay? 2 AP, they're bronze, ain't no big deal. You can run Robber, you can run Ball Hawk, you can even run Workhorse if you want to, but Ball Hawk, you need that on safeties because if you're on a zone scheme or even a cover 2 man scheme, you want your safeties to break on the ball when he passes to get there quicker, especially if they're a little bit open. You can get that jump on them to potentially break the ball or to pick it. Kobe Savage has Ball Hawk as well. Now with our corners, it's a little bit different. We were running the Ball Hawk scheme of just having Ball Hawk on all the DBs. I've changed that up a little bit. I'm running blanket coverage on all 3 corners, okay? And here's why. Zone coverage is good. It is the meta in this game, but man coverage is easy to beat. So if I'm in a position where I have to blitz to get pressure, because I'm not getting pressure that game. I need my corners to be reliable. So I put them all 3 with blanket coverage silver. This counters the cutter ability. So if you're running against a guy that has cutter on all 3 of his wide receivers, or at least 3 cutters, I have 3 cutters, but it's on one of my tight ends. So if I had this scheme playing against myself, I would get locked down, correct? So you can run defensive line abilities, but you really want your DBs and your safeties to have the most abilities, because usually people are going to pass more than they run. Now, if they run the ball, just pinch your D-line, get in a formation that helps you against the run game, like a cover 3 or something in a 3-4 setup, to where you can play versatile, because I run a 3-4 simply because, yes, I have my defensive ends and my D tackles, but my linebackers shine in 3-4 because they can play coverage and they can play the pass rush and the run stop. So I'm very versatile on my defense, and that's how you want to be. So blanket coverage on the corners, ball hawk on the safeties, and workhorse on your user. And that's really all I got. That's the setup. Now we can go into special teams. I have, on the kicker, I have both the deep range and mega leg. I mean, okay, it's good for getting kicks if I'm in a playoff game. That's really all it is. Now my specialist is set up a certain way because Reggie Bush is my third down end power back. Tajay Spears is my secondary back. I have I have DK Metcalf at slot wide receiver. I have Nate Wiggins at slot corner. Van Fillinger on the rush right end. Harmon, Patrick Payton. So, and we have Quentin on the secondary of that. So that's my specialist. And my strat, my playbooks, Alabama playbook, the Ball State Cardinals have a 3-2-6 defense. That's what I run. Actually, it's a 3-4 defense, but 3-2-6 is in that defense as well. So that's why I run it. I have defensive backs as my strategy, and I have wide receivers as my offensive strategy. And yeah, that's the in-depth guide on how to set up your AP. I hope it helps. Try it out. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.